Small Bijili problem here, small power problem, but let's see what happens. Okay. How are you? सब ठीक ठाक है? क्या हाल है यहाँ हिंदुस्तान में? सब ठीक ठाक है? शाबाश। रुक जाइए, हाँ? वाह, रुक जान मेरा चैनल। हाँ। Oh, hi there, Bihari. How are you? How's it coming along? Are you How are you feeling? Stressed? Yes. Of course you're stressed. Of course you're stressed. It's very hard to accept. Uh, what are you doing then to? What are you yourself doing to overcome this loss? What are you doing yourself? What are you yourself doing to manage the situation? Huh? You yourself. Huh? have a power problem tonight. Ah, dramas, dramas, dramas. Life is full of dramas. Life is full of drama for some people. Life is full of drama for some of us. Other people, we have no drama. Bihari, how do we, each of us, how do we react, you know? How do we react? How do we respond? I can't give you much advice. I'm a lone wolf. I have very little involvement with other people since many years. Very little involvement. Very little entanglement, as you call it. That's right. Very little entanglement. Very little entanglement, really. I just don't have much experience, you know? I mean, how can you, Sam, how can you disentangle yourself? How can you disentangle yourself to some degree, you know? By setting your priorities first, you know, Bihari. What is most important in your life? What is most important in your life? Number one, for your own survival, yeah? What's most important in your life for your own survival? And the other things? The other things are not so important. Hi, Rakshit. Aha, thank you. Namaste. Chakra. Wow, wow, wow. It's pinned, it's pinned. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, Rakshit. You're one of the main members of our family. How do you respond to Bihari Bhai's message there? Sam, we call him Sam for short. He said, call me Sam or Somanath. Rakshit, he says that he lost his best friend the other day, golden retriever dog. You know, he lost his lovely dog, 11 years. Friendship. Like a brother, I suppose. And now Rakshit Bihari, Sam, he's become entangled in the daily mental stress, mad rush of life. And he's wondering where I, or all of us, are actually running to. What, any advice or anything, Rakshit? Rakshit, I said to Bihari, I said so much of our life depends on our battle for survival. That's the priority, yes, survival. And then maybe to set some priorities which need other things. Just remove yourself from them, you know? Firmly, assertively. Yeah. Hi there, Utkarsh. How are you? Oh, you're in a down mood at the Utkarsh Singh, anyhow, welcome back. Utkarsh says he wasted more than 1 to 2 lakh in stupid things, now regretting it. Yeah, it's not easy to accept, is it? Who was in the centre of all this then? Utkarsh? Who was in the centre of all this big money loss? Who was that person? Huh? Do you accept that it was you? Subject? Self-responsibility, Utkarsh, self-responsibility. Hi there, Javier. King Javier. Namaste, Javier. Oh, Javier. Ah, Hindustani, Punjabi, Birmingham, England, Karaja. Shabash, Namaste. Wahiguru. Oh, how are you? Hi, Asmit. Nice to see you again. So far, the internet is good. I started a little bit later at 6 o'clock. Namaste, Asmit. Thanks for coming back. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks. I'm fine. I had a nice day. I had a great meal of rajma ki dal today and pumpkin. Multi-grain parathe, rice, kacha pyaj. Look, Bihari, I look at it this way. I I am responsible in the end. I am responsible for how I react, how I respond to everything which comes in front of me, everything I see, relationships with people. Thank goodness I have very, very, very few relationships with other people. Very few. That was my wise choice. That choice is very good for my mental health, physical health, spiritual health. Am I assertive in how I respond to everybody? You know? Yeah, what you say. Well, look, people, you can read Bihari's message. Just read Bihari's message. I feel that peace doesn't exist anywhere. But peace does exist in places. It does exist, Bihari. Rakshit saying, that's so sad. Bihari Bhai should get a new dog. His stress will go away. It will help his stress. It will help his stress, but still some of the stress will stay there, Rakshit, I think. Well, Utkarsh, you're very honest. Only you were responsible. You accept the responsibility. It was a mistake. Wow, that's a good step. That's a very, very good step. So then you've learned not to repeat those things. Yeah, you've learned not to repeat those mistakes. Some people, they never learn. They never learn. You don't have any serious drinking habit? No serious habit with other drugs? I mean, alcohol. No serious problems with substance abuse? Well done. I see, Bihari. You wasted. Yeah, look, other people. We're starting off on a very, very negative note. we are starting off on a very, very negative note today. Nobody should feel bad about this. There are negative things in life, there are positive things, you know. If anybody's got any suggestions for Bihari and Utkarsh, send your suggestions. The main subject is self-responsibility. Self-responsibility. It's easy for me to say this, but I have very few close friends. I don't get involved with too many other people. I'm too busy being involved in my own life. I'm too busy. Bihari wasted 2 to 3 lakh yearly on cigarettes and alcohol, right? So have you stopped that? Have you stopped that money waste? Utkarsh Singh, David, do you use a spoon to eat rice, David, or do you eat it with your hands like the rest of Indians? To be truthful, Utkarsh, if it's any mistake of mine, I don't know. Is it a mistake that I eat my food with my spoon, or should I change? Or of course, paratha I eat with the hands. Yeah. Give me some suggestions, Utkarsh, if you think I should improve like that. You know. Oh, heavy, heavy duty start to the live stream tonight. But I am keeping my centre. Do you know what I mean? I'm keeping my centre. I'm not forgetting where I am. And hi, Cruz. Heavy duty greeting today. Cruz is saying, David, I thought you were dead. No, I'm not dead. I'm alive and well. This is not AI broadcasting from heaven. No, I'm still alive. Um, if I cut my hand a little bit now, you'll see red blood coming, all right? No, the short answer to that is, Cruz, the very, 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 very short answer is that in this town here, Korsani, Uttarakhand, northern Indian Himalayas, there was another foreigner with the same name, David. He also lived here in Korsani. He also was born in England. Seriously, he also was born in England. But my story now changes that I lived in Australia a long time. So that's how the misunderstanding started. Just waiting for power. One of the lights is off at the moment. I see, Utkarsh. Well, you can read. Uh, Utkarsh's message there about wasting money in various exams, foreign college applications. Well, you tried, didn't you, Utkarsh? You tried hard. You tried very hard. That's better than not trying. It's better than not trying. Does that give you any good feeling to think like that? Now, Utkarsh is saying you'll give the rest of your money to your parents' joint account. Ask them to do an FD in a public bank. Money is not safe with me. Well, that's That's very, very wise. Will you do that very soon, Utkarsh? Just a suggestion. Will you do that soon with your parents? Syed Rehan Hashimi. Hi, Syed. How are you? Are you fine? Good, good, good. Syed, nice to see you again. Is it, Syed's asking David, are you Christian? Is it important about my religious background, Syed? Is it important to you? Is it the most important factor about my religion, or that's good, Bihari. You've changed completely. No more wasting money on those frivolous things anymore. That's excellent. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. Syed, I Slipping Jimmy. Slipping Jimmy 2439. Oh, this is the first time, Slipping Jimmy, the first time on this live stream that I'm oh, capital letters, yeah, oh, capital letters. I can't miss that, can I? Slipping Jimmy, this is the first time I'm seeing your name on my live stream. How are you? Welcome to the live stream for the first time. This just here, Grandpa ignoring my messages. That's that's the first time I'm seeing your name ever on this live stream, Sleeping Jimmy. I don't have any other messages from you at this time. Okay, can you understand that? Good. Oh, well, thanks, Bihari. Yeah, I had a very nice day. Not so busy today. Had a very, very nice lunch. Some red rajma beans, beautifully cooked. Ooh, from a town here in the Himalayas called Munsiari, in front of Panchachuli Himal. There, really a fantastic meal with some pump, with some pumpkin, a little rice. I don't eat much rice. It's not, doesn't give me full power or satisfaction rice. I eat every day 5 or 6 multi-grain parate. Mm. Now, Syed, please stay with us. Syed, don't go away. Don't feel I've I've ignored your message or something like that. We can talk. You see, Syed, it's not for many people. It's not important what that other person's religion is. Your religion is like your underwear, you know? Religion is like your own underwear. We don't show our underwear to everybody. Um, Firstly, I'm human. My background is human being. But don't just go away, Syed, feeling that I've rejected your message or something like that. We can still have a very, very interesting conversation, Syed. Very interesting conversation about many other things. Many other things, yeah. Yes, Slipping Jimmy, I've only have one message from you tonight. Just one message. Hi, Ravi. Ravi, nice to see your name there again. Ravi's removing his messages. That's okay. Oh, that's good, Utkarsh. You've had a complete change of heart, yeah? About your life, about money especially, money security and not wasting money. That's very, very important. That's very, very positive. Very positive. Yeah. Aparichit Papar. Aparichit Papa. Namaste to you. Welcome to our channel. You can see there's no power at the moment, but it may come soon. Oh, Ravi, I didn't see your messages. You deleted them very quickly. I suppose Bihari, there's a, oh, thanks, Bihari. It's right in front of me. I'm just waiting to get some hot water from there. There's a reason for everything, Bihari, as you know. If he was impolite or something like that, maybe young person, yeah. Hi Cupid, how are you? Namaste. Welcome back to our live stream. You are currently in Rarung Village. Where is Rarung Village? Which area of the country is that in? Hi Ravi. We are one big family here. Please come back and talk with us, Ravi. I would like to talk with you. I see Cupid, Rarung Village, Himachal Pradesh, Kinnaur district. I see. Good, good, good. Yeah, one big reason why we are here on this planet. What's one big reason? Learning, learning, learning experience. Everybody makes mistakes. If we learn well from those mistakes, that's great. I'm only human, I'm not a genius. Sometimes I think on this live stream I'm a small problem counselor, you know? But my life, it's more like a lone wolf, since many, many years. I don't have much involvement with other people, you know? Very little involvement, very little. Lone wolf, not lonely. There's a big difference between lone. Lone just means single, on your own, lone. L-O-N-E, lone, single on your own, you know? Lonely means alone. Lonely has a different meaning. Feeling that you don't join with other people. Well, I mean, sometimes that's your own choice, right? Anyhow, oh, Cupid, I love solitude. I love it. I love it just like a drug. I love it just like some people like alcohol or other drugs. I love solitude. I love it. I'm always looking for it. I only love solitude. But Cupid, I tell you, at 76 years, to enjoy solitude fully, I must be my own best friend. I must be my own best friend, you know? That's very important. I must be comfortable with myself. In English, we say, comfortable in my own skin. Comfortable in my own skin. This is the skin, and I'm very comfortable inside it. I'm not much interested in what other people think about me, you know? Bihari. I know a little of that tune. Awara hoon, awara hoon. Do 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 abara hoon, awara hoon. Yeah, yeah. It was that Raj Kapoor or Pradeep Kapoor or Pahari Kapoor. I don't know. I don't know. Who was the name of this singer there? Very old one. That's like 40 years old, yeah? Now look, hi C-Mate. C-Mate app. C-Mate app. Oh. Yes, I've got C-Mate, I've got your message. Yes. Welcome back, C-Mate. C-Mate app. Namaste. Thank you. David, bye. This day is nonsense. This day is nonsense. I have witnessed the rich fellow who refused to invite her children to events. I have witnessed the rich fellow, the man, who refused to invite his children to events in India. Who is that? Who is that? The people invite, talk, and chat with others based on their financial background. Yeah, I can understand that. Bihari, stay sharp. I am Cupid. In India, which places have you travelled in? Well, since many years, I only live in the Himalayas, just Uttarakhand state, because I feel completely comfortable here. Yep, I don't need to visit any other places except because of the visa, you know. I've lived in Nepal many times outside of India, Nepal. Uh, in the past, I did all my traveling in India, Cupid. Um, a long time ago, many years before Darjeeling, um, Kolkata. 1 week was enough there. That was many years ago. Yeah. Now it's changed, I believe, and in recent days it's changing much more. Mm. And also, I lived a couple of months in I spent a few days in Varanasi, but I don't really like big cities, you know? I really don't like big cities. Bundelkhand, Bundelkhand in, is it in UP and MP? Khajuraho, Kalinja Castle, Chhatarpur, Panna, Gwalior. And originally, Cupid, my first place I lived in India, first time, 50 years ago, was a beautiful hill station in South India called Kodaikanal. I love Kodaikanal very much. 70 kilometers northwest of Madurai. Abara hum, awara hum. Do 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 Mawara. Oh, thanks, Hakuna Matata. I'll try to remember that C, mate, is your other account. I'll try to remember that, okay? You'd like to be a foreigner, would you? Ah. It's interesting sometimes we're not fully satisfied with our position in life, you know? I'll give you a very good example. In many Western countries, most people are white colour, right? But we don't like to be white, looking like a ghost. We want our skin colour to be darker. So many people, when they can, sit in the sunshine, rub oil on their bodies, and they try to become a nice brown colour. Now, this is about not being completely satisfied with yourself, you know? And there are darker skinned people around the world who put skin lightening oil on their bodies, cream which they hope will make their skin be a lighter color. And I always laugh about this because for me it's very funny, you know. Mystery Hindi. Namaste, Mystery Hindi. Thanks for coming, Mystery Hindi. I think the first time on our live stream, yes? Well, there's no power at the moment, so it's getting a bit darker. This is rechargeable light. Okay, so let's hope that some electricity comes tonight, yeah? Nahito kahanjaonga. Kali diwal dekonga maki on madunga. Hey, Baba. Hey? How are you, Mystery Hindi? Are you fine? Bihari Bhai, you really are in Kodai Canal, are you? Wow, wow, wow. How far's that from the Kerala border? I don't remember. Oh, hi there, Pat. How are you? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Nice to see your name again, Pat. We're just waiting for the power to come on, you know? This is one of the greatest inventions ever, the self-rechargeable light globe, yeah? The crazy life currently is not so crazy, Pat. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. I see, Bihari, you're sitting in the Maharaja throne in Kodai Canal. Well, that sounds nice. That sounds nice. Ah, Hakuna Ashoka. Pat, you remember Hakuna Ashoka, right? He's got 2 or 3 different IDs. I'm trying to remember them all. And he's having a joke with Bihari about he calls him Mongolian. That's yeah. Ah, well, let's hope we have some power and hot water tonight. Hot water. No hot water. No coffee at 8:30. No coffee at 8:30. Life is 80% finished. That's right, Pat. Yeah, the light is doing its purpose. It is doing its purpose. That's why the light came to this planet, the light globe, to serve us as a self-recharge. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now. Here we go again, Hakuna there, Ashok, on the subject of the sweet buffaloes. The lovely, intelligent, sweet buffaloes? They are intelligent, aren't they? They were given a huge quota of intelligence when they were born, weren't they? They really were. I'm not a genius or anything, don't misunderstand me, but yeah. Pat, Ashoka's language, when he talks about the buffaloes, are other fellow human beings who are more than a bit strange. They sometimes seem lost in this life, and they often annoy other people, if you can get that. Yes, Bihari, I think you didn't come last night. Rosie Aradana has come the last 2 nights. She's in the middle of several nights off from live streaming. She needs a good break, and she said she's in a very, very relaxed mode at the moment. Ashok, you're asking a lot here. Millet biscuit password. Ah, Millet. Don't mind me, Ashok. Your English is on a very high level. But. Please understand, in school, continuously in all of my school days, I was the undefeated spelling champion, Ashok. So don't mind. Millet must be spelled Millet. Millet. Please. Please don't make the same mistake again, all right? Now, my millet biscuit password, it's a bit complicated these days, Ashok. Of course, I can't give you the full password, but it begins with the letter. It's got 6 letters in between, and the last letter is followed by numbers. Okay? Yeah, I know you're laughing, but that's all I can tell you, okay? And it's hugely complicated because currently, to cut a very long story short here, my life has become very complicated, Ashok, Hakuna, because the baker is now preparing, again, without the poison, maida. Maida, Pat, means refined wheat flour. Ooh. People like it because of its taste, but eaten regularly, it can do all sorts of damage to the digestive system. But some people have iron stomachs, so anyhow, where was I, Ashok? Oh, yeah, so my life's become much more complicated lately, but more enriched. Enriched? The baker is now producing corn biscuits. Beautiful. Little bit of sugar, no maida, no poison in there. And they're also producing a rather nice one also. Corn biscuits with namkin. Namkin, Pat, over here means like salty. You know, salty, little bit spicy, but primarily namkin. Namkin means salty, very light. So, I don't know. Where have I put those passwords? They must be here somewhere. Millet biscuit, the corn biscuit, and the salty corn biscuit passwords are. No, I didn't put them under the bed. They must be somewhere else. Ashok, I'll give you just quickly the password of the millet biscuit again, okay? This is 794-812. Okay. I can't share that with anybody else. Okay. Those biscuits are very, very dear to me. I occasionally give a packet of biscuits to another person or two um, who cook my food. Only if people cook my food for me, I'll give them those biscuits very regularly because they're helping to support me and keeping me alive. Otherwise, I'm sorry, Ashok, there's just no chance, okay? Now, that's funny, Bihari, you're saying Magnolian. Magnolian. You know magnolia, the flower? I know you're a little bit of your mind, Bihari, and I think you're having an intentional play on that word. Magnolian, Mongolian, Bongolian, Lolian. Yeah, I know. I know what you're doing there. Now, um, Pat, we started on a very, very negative note tonight, but things are picking up now. Only because people were expressing certain negative things that have happened to them. But in each case, they all said they're stopping their non-positive habits. They're putting that all behind them, Pat. 3 different people, and they're starting on a new path. I see, Hakuna Ashoka. That's good. That's good. 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 No, Ashoka, I'm just having fun about the passwords there for the biscuits as you described them. You know. Now, now, now. Bihari is saying Ashoka is a very heavy driver in English literature. Well, fair enough. Now, now, um, uh, going back about 40 minutes, um, Mr. Hashimi, Syed Hashimi, asked me 2 times, am I Christian? And I didn't give him a clear answer. So he's disappeared. Maybe he's doing a census count or something like that. All right, then let's see what else is coming on the screen. That's right, Pat. That's exactly right. Expressing our feelings can ease the heavy chest. That's right. That's right. I know how I feel sometimes like that. That's right. And in each case, each person said they're putting those non-positive habits behind them. I didn't say bad habits. Sounds a bit heavy, but they're putting those non-positive habits behind them. They're taking some safeguards about their money, and they won't be wasting their money in a big way anymore. Bihari, are you confused, Ashok? Is Bihari confused about Temujin? I've heard this name before, Temujin. Maybe you're confused with another viewer, Bihari. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, well, there's no sound, no sign of the power yet. I'm a little bit worried. What to do tonight? If there's no power, there'll be no light. And if there's no light and no power, there'll be no hot water. And if there's no hot water, whew, yeah, no coffee. No coffee to power me through until 12 midnight on live stream. And that's very, very serious. If my face looks a bit long at the moment, yeah, well, it is long. It's very, very long. Thinking about it. Oof. Anyhow, maybe somebody can send me a message, maybe make me feel a bit better, yeah? Well, that's a nice message, Ashoka, to Pat there. Pat in Australia, when David brother is around, even the ghosts pack up and go on vacation. Wow. Yeah, well, if there's no coffee tonight, Ashoka, I'll be joining the ghosts. You know what I mean. Yeah. Oh. Look, I'm worried about no hot water and no coffee tonight. Just excuse me if I collect my feelings, yeah? Anyhow, I'm just coming back, okay? Hey, Pat, did you see in the soccer football, Australia won their first match, which is unusual. Usually in the finals, they don't win their first match. They beat Turkey 2-0. Turkey are a strong team too. They beat Turkey 2-0, so that's good. Yeah, Pat, in sport, I always support Australia. Cricket, as you know, I don't follow at all, so that makes life easier for me. Good, yeah, I'll be watching that. You see here, Pat, there has to be some area of the world at the moment regarding times of watching live soccer matches in the finals. There has to be some area in the world where most people can't watch the live match because it's starting, I think, about 1 in the morning or something. Some of us are just going to sleep at 1 in the morning. So this part of the world, South Asia and everything like that, going north into Russia and Central Asia, is in the dark zone. You know, who can watch a live match at 1 o'clock? Yes, Ashok, you're interested in soccer too, are you? Yeah, I can name several teams who will probably give the winner. Argentina are looking extremely strong in their whole history. Argentina. Brazil, yeah, but Brazil drew their first match. France, Spain, Germany, Portugal, England. I think there are 7 teams looking very good. My prediction is that, again, for the second time ever, an African team will reach the semi-finals. I don't know. No, I'm just saying an African team. I think there are going to be some amazing matches, these finals, amazing matches. And my prediction is that several matches in the knockout stages, several matches will go into extra time and penalty kicks, you know? All right, then let's just get some more water, eh? Wow. to an hour go off? Huh? I'm back. Ah, Shok saying hello to Patricia. That's nice. That's right. Like I said, Pat, there must be one area on the planet where they just most people couldn't start watching a live match at 1 o'clock in the morning. There must be, and that area is going down. You know, you got the planet. They're going down in I guess it's called longitude, not latitude, longitude, eh? Like the parts of the Indian Ocean, not much populated, and then South Asia, then going up into Central Asia, up into Central Russia, I suppose, all that area, that I guess it's called longitude, I think. They're in that bad area. Whoa. Yeah, not everybody likes drinking cold water up here in the foothills at 6,000 feet. Oh, Pat, yeah, I did say there in the message you said David brother. Yeah, Bhai, BH, Bhai means brother. Behin means sister. So things are moving very slowly here today on the live stream. It's just moving, just alive. So no power. So just to request, if people are coming for the first time on this live stream, please, if you can, stay more time on this stream, because it will help the channel to slowly grow more. And also, please tell your friends in your social circle about this live stream. Yeah, your friends, relatives, neighbors, like that. Yeah. No name dude. No name dude. No name Jude. No name dude. Jack the Ripper. All right, then. No name Jude. It's no name dude. It's your next move. Then your next message. Well, at the moment, to be quite honest, I'm just waiting for some more interesting messages to come to keep the live stream moving. At the moment, I'm very worried that the power won't come tonight, and If the power doesn't come, there'll be less charge on the phone. And you know what that means. But the big concern is if there's no power, there'll be no coffee at 8:30, no coffee injection. And how will I survive staying here till 12 midnight without my big coffee injection, the coffee booster? This is very, very serious. No name dude, that's called in Western cultures no name dude. We call that the trident. You know trident? You know, the sign of Lord Neptune, the king, the lord of the oceans in Western mythology. Over here in the Himalayas, that's the sign of Lord Shiva. I guess you've got an open mind on all these things. Lord Shiva is a very, very great power, a power in nature, a power in nature, a power in the universe. Lord Shiva, essential to the Hindu ideology. I don't know how much your mind's open on these things, but no name, but that's Lord Shiva's sign, his symbol. Yeah. When I first lived here many years ago, that was on the ground in an old fireplace, and I liked it, so it's been my good friend here ever since, you know. And you see the little sort of round thing just in front of it, that's, you can put oil in there and burn oil or incense, whatever you like. Oh. That looks better. That's clearer, isn't it? See that? Good. Wow. A couple of flowers in front, a couple of coins, you know, coins. Where are you from, no name? Where's your location? Can you tell us? Oh, well, for me, now in my retirement, no name, I can't live in any other place, but sometimes because of Indian visa reasons, I must live outside of the Himalayas. Fortunately, for only 3 months every 2 years must I leave the Himalayas, so I'm pretty lucky about that. And for me, it's the place where I feel the best, you know, in the Himalayas. If it's Nepal or India, for me, there's very little difference. And no name dude, I've coming and going. I've lived half of my life up here in the Himalayas, and apart from occasional serious natural disasters, apart from sometimes serious natural disasters, I feel very, very safe and secure up here also, you know. But I must say, no name do, that I only live with local families. They're all my old friends since many years before. I only live in small villages with friends, family. You can say my Indian or Nepali family. I I I virtually never live in lonely little hotel rooms. I'm not really comfortable living in hotels, and so I have a pretty good life up here. I'm retired now, retired nurse, and you can see if you look on the pinned message on the bottom of your screen that I was originally born in England, but when I was 11, my family put England right behind us, and moved into a whole fresh area of the planet called Australia. And since 50 years, I've been coming and going um, to the Himalayas. Yeah, since about 50 years now. Oh, you like my English, do you? Well, it's my mother language. And I can tell you, you've got my background here, British and Australian. I don't speak too much of a broad Australian accent. If I'm talking too much like that and talking very quickly through my nose, you wouldn't really understand much of what I'm talking about. So yeah, no, you wouldn't understand either. And because I live here where English is not the main language, so I have to think about people understanding me, what I'm saying, you know? So I talk more slowly, and I think my accent is more like a between British and extreme Australian pronunciation. And I can say that if you look on the world's major news channels, you'll see many Australian newsreaders on Al Jazeera, BBC, DW, Germany. These are all the main news channels. CNN. There, many of the newsreaders are Australian. Yeah. Thanks. This is the unique accent of a long-term traveller. Also, see, mate, a long-term traveller. I'll give you a little taste of extreme Australian pronunciation. Listen to this. I will explain it, okay? I must. Every Monday, when people go back to work, this is how they talk when Australians go back. But 50% of Australians talk very clearly and very slowly. But the other half talk like this. Coming back to work on Monday, g'day mate, how you going? All right? You have a good weekend? How's the old lady? Still giving you a big juicy kiss every night, is she? Still cooking you a nice mean steak? How's the old lady going? How are the kids? How are they going at school, all right? Now, that actually means, did you have a good weekend, mate? Did you have a good weekend, mate? How are you going, all right? How are you going, all right? How you going, all right? How are you going, all right? How's the old lady? How's the old lady? How's the wife? She's still giving you a big, juicy kiss every night, is she? Is the wife still giving you a nice, long, juicy kiss every night? So that's just a taste of the very broad Australian accent spoken by 50% of Australians who completely destroy the pure English vowel system. That's true, isn't it, Pat, in Australia? That's true, isn't it, what I say? I'm trying to be diplomatic, Pat. I'm trying to be diplomatic and realistic at the same time. Epic gamer. ना मैं हिंदुस्तानी नहीं हूँ मैं हिंदुस्तानी नहीं हूँ मेरी कहानी है Anglo-Australian. Or Epic Gamer, thanks for coming back from Rudraprayag. Thanks, I remember your name. Hi Sunil, hey Shamash. Um, um, Epic Gamer, I call myself on the social media. Don't mind this, we're waiting for the power to come, okay? I call myself Pahadi David, Mountain David, because I've lived half of my life coming and going in the Himalayas, so I call myself Mountain David. Hi Sunil, namaste, wanakam to you. How are you? Are you fine? welcome to the live stream. Welcome back. And don't mind the other night, Sunil, when you came. We had the other night when you came, Sunil, from Chennai, we had some other interesting people on the live stream. And so don't mind, Sunil, we do talk very, very openly and very honestly about all subjects on this live stream, including the British colonial era, but we're trying to control that now after 7 months. And we do talk generally respectfully, but very openly on the big R word, religion. Yeah, religion, religion, religion. And we also sometimes talk about that other highly passionate subject for some people. And that's the big P word. The big P word. It's got 8 letters. The first letter is P and the last 2 letters are CS. 8 letters. The first letter is P and the last 2 letters are CS. Yeah, politics. So the other night, Sunil, we were talking very openly and very honestly about religion, and some people on this live stream have very good knowledge, and they're very, very open-minded and realistic about the place of religion in humanity, positive and negative. So don't mind about that, and thanks for coming back, Sunil, okay? You can say whatever you like, okay? Epic Gamer, are you using a little bit of Gen Z language here? What does what Epic Gamer from Rudraprayag, Uttarakhand? You have a damn dad law. What's dad law? Hi, Anita. Don't mind the flashing light. We're waiting for the power to come back. We're really waiting for it very seriously. Yeah. Coffee break, 8:30. Oof. Hi, Anita. Nice to see your name again, Anita Mehera. Excuse us if we talk in local language, yeah? Oh, tum bhala harochi aaj, Anita ju, ki hunin, sab tik tak chu. Nantin Balaharina Natani ki tabiat kosharo Jeevan Sati ki kushal bad Hoi jawab dio pe jawab or tum ekdam Shiragat Uttarakhand ki Maharani ho Maharani ekdam Wah 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 Aaj ki khali aaj Ki khali. What did you eat today for lunch, Anita? Shabash. Yes, I will give Mamata Ija your namaste, okay? Yeah, Pat, some Aussies do speak very fast. Would you like me to speak? Pat, some of our viewers from over here and elsewhere, they love it when I talk in pure, broad, rapid Australian English. G'day, mate. How you going? All right? You have a good weekend? Pat, you can understand perfectly, I know. I hope. G'day, mate. How you going? All right? You have a good weekend? How's the old lady going? Still cooking your mean steak every night? Is she still cooking your mean steak every night? The old lady's still giving you a nice, long, juicy kiss every night before you go to sleep? Hey, you naughty, naughty boy. Shabash. All right then, well, that's that. Before I lose control of my tongue, before I lose control of what I'm saying, I'm going to stop that subject, okay? All right then. If you just come to the live stream and you want a translation of rapid speak Australian English, just send me a message and I'll translate it for you, okay? Fair dinkum, I really am. Yeah, no, I'm really fair dinkum, mate. I'm really fair dinkum, I am. You've got to believe it, mate. All right, now just ask for the translation and I'll give it to you very quickly, okay? Oh, absolutely, Sunil. No, that accent doesn't suit me, and certainly in your ears you don't like it, but it amuses a lot of people over here, and that's the only reason why I said it like that. They love to hear it, you know, but I try to control it to 1 or 2 times a week. Right. Now, Sunil, you feel free to say whatever you like about the BCE. BCE is our code word on this live stream for the British colonial era. We have spoken very much about it in the last 7 months, but Sunil, you feel free to talk about it because you don't come every night, okay? Now, Sunil is saying when the British ruled India for nearly 200 years, their rule impacted on Indians both positively and negatively. Oh, certainly true. Certainly true. Oh, it's the Bogan accent, is it? Explain, Pat, I've been out of Australia for 23 and a half years, so please explain to everybody what's the Bogan accent. Oh, Anita, here in Sheraghat, which means Tiger Valley. Tiger Valley means Sheraghat in Kumaon, Uttarakhand, is saying, everything is fine with your blessings. To Aaj Dal Bhat Hari Sabji Khali. I see. Today we ate some green veggies and marijuana seed chutney. Marijuana seed chutney. But perfectly safe to eat marijuana seed chutney. It's even kids can eat it, you know. समरजीत नमस्ते समरजीत आप कैसे हो सब ठीक ठाक है तुम्हारी परिवार की कुशल बात ठीक ठाक हो शाबाश वाह 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 yes Sunil enjoys talking about the BCE, the British colonial era. Why do I go like that? Well, well, let's see what happens anyhow. Let's see what happens. All right. Good, good, good. Ah, well, listen to this, you other viewers there. Bogan is an Australian slang word for unrefined person, an unrefined person who did not have the full rich education um, and speaks in a certain way. Yeah. Ah, yes, Sunil. No, this also BCE means before the Common Era. That's right. That's right. Ah, now the doors are opening on the BCE subject before the British colonial era. Now the doors are opening. That's okay because it will invite um, more people to this live stream, and that's what we need. Hello, Tim, THIMM, Tim 00789. The Kohinoor diamond belongs to India. Yes, it does. When will cunning Britain return the Kohinoor diamond? Pat, when the British were in India, they stole an extremely precious diamond from Indian culture. That's simply what happened. They stole it, and after 200 or 300 years, they still refuse to return it because it's one of their priceless items, I think, in the British Museum or someplace like that, you know? Highly controversial subject, Pat. Tim, that's right, it is true, yeah. Any more, Tim, anything more you'd like to say on the BCE, the colonial era? Please feel free, okay? Don't mind the light, but we don't have any power tonight, and I'm a little bit worried. Yes, Tim, the British stole many other things too, didn't they? They stole many other things. Not just in India, but in their many other colonies around the world. All right then. Now, we'll have a break from 8:10, 10 minutes past 8 to about 9 o'clock, okay? If we've got some charge on the phone. Oh, I don't know. It depends. The second half of the live stream from 9 o'clock depends if the power will come back, you know? Do you like the light show? Yeah. Oh, yes, Pat. To be honest, Pat, the cunning Europeans, well, let's explain it as it is. In the 16th century, from Europe, there was a huge expansion all around the planet, Pat, by those seven cunning European powers. That's the story at that time, and it lasted for several hundred years. The colonial powers from Britain, Germany, in a less manner. Britain, Germany, France, Portugal, Spain, Italy, and the Netherlands, you know, and they spread all around the world. The story was, Pat, that they were bringing civilization and culture to the rest of the planet. But the main reason was to perform a huge loot of resources and other cultural items from non-European, non-Western cultures, you know. The damage they did can never be measured, Pat, never measured. Look at what they did to the original Australian culture. A culture which is like 30, 40,000 years old, very organic, close to nature culture. Well, it used to be the Australian Aborigine culture. And then in 1788, everything changed for those dark-skinned Australian Aborigines. Everything changed. That's just one story. That's just one story. Yes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, if it's your first time on the live stream, please understand that we're having a power problem here. Uh, Maybe you've come here to listen to my nice English speaking. maybe you're learning English. If you are learning English and if you speak an Indo-Aryan language using the Devanagari script, the Devanagari lipi in your language, like Hindi, Sanskrit, Himalayan mountain languages, Nepali, Gujarati, Marathi, like that, then please go to this same channel and scroll right down to the bottom on the videos, blogs, and you'll see about 16 English teaching videos, okay, which I prepared myself, and they discuss some difficult, problematic English spelling and pronunciations, okay? And please tell your friends, relatives, neighbours about this channel. Maybe they would like to see it. And also, if you can, please stay more time on this channel. It will help this channel live stream to grow more quickly, you know, because it's still basically unknown, Pahadi David's live stream, okay? So you're doing well tonight, Pat. It must be about 12 midnight, is it? Are you going to have your first sleep soon? Pat's in Queensland, Australia. Pat and I are very, very old friends, workmates from the same hospital 50 years before in Sydney. And then Pat and I, we lost contact with each other for 50 years. And then last year, Pat saw my name on Facebook and we reconnected on social media. I'll just rest my eyes, okay? We're just waiting for the power to come. It's midnight, I see. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn off this other light in case the power doesn't come back tonight. Otherwise, what to do, yeah? Ooh. So please send some messages. Keep talking with me, hey? Okay, Pat, thanks for coming again and have a nice sleep. Yes, yeah, have a nice sleep, Pat. In case you've just come, there's no power. This isn't actually a light show, but there's no power here, so it's just working on a rechargeable light globe, you know? Oh. Let's cut the live stream at the moment because I need to keep some charge on my phone, okay? Thanks for coming again, everybody, and I can't apologise for the lack of power, okay? All right, and maybe see you again tonight if the electricity comes, okay? Yeah, Rakshi, we've got about 7 or 8 minutes of light left outside. This is, oh, well, I've explained everything tonight, Rakshit, so you can understand that. No power. This is a rechargeable light globe, which has just a little bit of life left in it. All right, let's cut the live stream now, and maybe we'll meet again tonight. Depends if the power comes back. Namaste to everybody. Thank you. Thanks for coming.